friends, I hope you're doing well. Today it's a cool day, very very cool, and it's actually drizzling, but I wanted to get this video done because when I come home from work it gets so dark quickly. But I wanted to share with you some of my top annuals for 2023, and these I will definitely be planting again for 2024. So in front of us we have this Proven Winners Supertunia Vista Bubble Gum, and I'm gonna put the requirements on the screen for you with the details of these plants. So I purchased 3 of these in, I would say, early summer, and they spread, okay? And it's right now it's mid-October and they're blooming profusely. These will continue to bloom, and I've had experience with them where if I don't cut them back, I leave them as is right now, they actually will come back. I got in zone 6B, and they're supposed to be annuals for me, but if you leave them alone and you do not cut them back, the foliage will die, but where the root is, it will survive the winter. I'm trying to see if I can find the root. There you go, the root is in there. So I'm gonna do these again and leave them alone and not cut them back and see what happens. But it happened twice where they actually survived the winter. So this is definitely a must in your garden, and this is my flamingo garden bed I created this year, and all the plants in here, they are different shades of pink. So this is definitely a must, and roughly you pay $6 for the plant, but I think it's worth every penny. And what you can do when you plant these, I recommend plant them in an area where you want to cover, because they spread so much that they actually cover other plants. In the summer I came in here and I cut it back because, as you can see here, my Nandina, there you go, it was covering the Nandina. I cut it back a little and it still just keeps spreading. So that's the only thing about these plants. If you have other plants around it, you may want to trim it, or if you just want it to cover an entire area and you don't want to spend too much money on plants, this is perfect for you. And they're also beautiful in containers too. They're amazing. I have nothing but goodness to talk about this Supertunia Vista bubblegum. It's definitely a must on your list. I recommend purchasing this for 2024. All right, and I also have in the front too. Alrighty friends, and over here we have 2-in-1 to feature. So in front of us, this beautiful orange color, this is a Sun Patience, and it was my very first time planting this plant, and I definitely will be purchasing this again. I think I got this from a road stand flower farm market area like, and they were closing down for the summer season and it was on sale, and I decided to purchase them, and I'm telling you, that was the best decision ever. I think I actually did a video where I featured these, but I'll insert a picture for you so you can see how small they were. These blooming non-stop, okay, non-stop. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I could actually get some seeds in here, like when it dry. As I said before, it's drizzling, it's wet, but when it's dry out, I'm gonna see if I could get some seeds in here and plant them. But I have done several tours at different garden centers and I've never seen this type of impatiens. You know, there's different type of impatiens, but I've never seen this one. And friends, I love it. I'm in love with this plant, okay? It blooms non-stop. And as I said before, this is an annual in my area. I got it in zone 6B. When I planted these, they were just one plant, and I can't even tell you what's going on here. It looks like I have 2 or 3 down there. It was one plant, so this is definitely a must. I'm trying to stay away from purchasing annuals, but if you have annual, that's gonna give you color all the way from late spring through fall. It's definitely a penny worth spending, right? So yeah, so this is the orange Impatiens. Friends, we're at the side of the house and I have to feature the marigolds, okay? Marigolds are marigolds. I normally say marigolds, but I have to feature them. Let me know if you have these in your garden. These are beautiful plants and they're such good companion for you to put with your veggies. They tend to keep away rabbits because they have the smell, like from the foliage, the smell. So if you have your tomatoes and your other plants, your veggies, they're pretty good to plant at the border around your veggie plants. But marigold, oh my goodness, yes, they're old-fashioned annual. They've been around a long time, but they're so beautiful. They have them in different colors and they're easy to grow from seeds, okay? So like these two planters, I actually did from seeds. I got some dry seeds in the summer and I put it in the soil, and that's it. And it just grew like that. There's not much you need to do with your marigolds. Look at the petals on here, beautiful. And they also make great cut flower pieces too. And they're still blooming their head off. And they're an annual for me. They shouldn't come back, but I've seen where the seeds actually make a plant in the spring and it comes back. It's beautiful. And here's another color here. Sky still is blooming. So if you have these, you could just take the seeds, dry them out, and save them for next year. I don't think you should be buying marigold every year because they're so easy to plant from seeds. Absolutely easy. I already harvested a lot of these. I have a video I'm working on, which I'll be posting soon, with seeds I harvested. But let me go over here and let me show you more of the marigolds. And here, look at this. Oh, you know, it hurts my heart. I have to dig these out soon and I really don't want to. Look at that, the canna and the elephant ear. Just look at that. Why do I have to live in zone 6B? I wish I live in a warmer climate. I don't have to go through all of this. Like the Caribbean, right? That's where I'm from. Wish I was in the Caribbean. I don't have to go through digging out the bulbs and all this stuff. They're so beautiful, but these are worth planting every year. They make me so happy. Reminds me of back home. Anyways, so here's another marigold. You see that? And let me go over here and I'll show you these I did too from seeds. As I said before, they come in all different colors. Just look at these. It's beautiful. Wow, love it. So yes, I had to feature marigold because I think they deserve the spotlight. Wow, it's beautiful. And the color is perfect for the fall season too. And I have to include my coleus. I love coleus. Coleus, they come in so many different colors, patterns, shape, all of the above. And they're beautiful. And if you don't want to be deadheading a plant, coleus is perfect for you. Let me try to get in here by the pond and give you a close-up. So these guys, I overwintered this last year and I replanted this year, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'll show you the cup I have next to me in 1 second. But with your coleus, oh my goodness, they are a must. They come in all different colors. I'll insert some pictures on the screen for you. And this is an annual. If you buy it one time, you don't have to buy it 10 times again. One purchase and that's all you need, because you can overwinter them easily inside your house. And I have a few videos I did with that. I'll link them for you down below. Love it, love it, love it. And look, they're still blooming. And I'm not sure if you notice at the garden centers in fall, they have coleus as a featured plant. And I think I know why, because they bloom all the way into frost, right? And here I took some clippings from some I've had in the garden. So I did some clippings of different type, and that's what I do. I plant them inside, treat them as a house plant, keep them by the window where there's light coming in, and then in spring I bring it outside and I start the process all over again. And if you live in a small apartment or a house, they don't take up that much space. They just need to go by a window, and if you have a window, that's a perfect spot for them, and you get some soil and you put them in there and then you pinch them. Anyways, well, let me not go into much details with you. I'll leave the video down below for you. But look, I went around the garden and I clipped one of every kind, and look, and they root easily. So I'm going to put this in some soil also, but I just wanted to include coleus because I really think it's a must on the list. Definitely a must for you to purchase. It's really great annual. And right in here I have another one, and actually I think this was the one I overwintered. This was the pot I had it in originally, and I took clippings from it and I just keep doing that all season through, and I may take some more clippings too. So coleus is one of my favorite annuals. I'll definitely be planting again. Right, friends, let's go in the front and see what else we have here. Friends, I'm back in the front, and here we have some more of those beautiful Supertunia bubblegum. And as I said before, I'm gonna leave them alone and see what happens. And over here in the pollinator garden bed, let me show this to you. These are Snaptinis. I got them from Walmart, and they were supposed to be Snapdragons, but as you can see, they never grow any taller. But these are definitely a must on my list. I actually have Snapdragon seeds I'm gonna be planting, but these are definitely a must. Okay, look at how they just keep blooming, and they have the most interesting seed heads ever. Oh, see if I could get one for you, where the seed heads look like a face. Not sure if you can actually see that. But anyway, so if I wanted to, I could just pick some of these and get seeds from them. But they just keep on blooming, just non-stop. So even though I was disappointed they weren't 3 feet tall, I was very happy to get them because I'm thinking they would be perfect for containers. So I'm gonna leave it alone and see if it come back in my zone. This is an annual, but I'll leave it alone and see if it comes back. But nevertheless, I do have seeds. I'm gonna do some from seeds for next season. So this is definitely a must on your list. And over here we have another Snaptini blended in with the bubblegum. Just look at the blooms on here. It's beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And you can still see it's putting on new growth here. These are new buds about to open. I just can't believe it. All the way into fall. So if you're gonna spend money in annuals, make sure you invest in annuals such as these ones that I'm featuring. And let me know down below if you have any other annual you think is worth the investment. Leave it in the comment box below. And your Snaptinis or Snapdragons, they come in all different colors. And I'm back in the back, and I just wanted to show you this other Snaptini. Here it is blooming. Look at the colors on here, absolutely gorgeous. And I wanted to share with you more Snaptini in the flamingo garden bed. And just look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? They just keep on blooming. And here we have more. Look at that. And I think I said beautiful pink color over here. Here we go, friends. Look at that. It's beautiful. So Snaptinis are definitely a must. That's one annual I definitely will be planting for 2024. All right, friends, and then we have this Angel Steel Blue Face. This is from Proven Winners. This should be an annual also in my area, and this is the first time planting this plant, and it was so small. I actually have it in a video where I featured it when I was planting it. I'll insert a picture for you. I purchased 2 of them, and let me show you what happened to the other one. We had a drought in the summer, and this one was dying. Okay, it was dying, and here it's bouncing back. Can you see that? It's beautiful. I was surprised they lasted throughout the drought because it was really bad. But anyways, this, what I noticed, I did some cut flower and I used this as a filler in some bouquets, and it was amazing. It was such a striking piece in the floral arrangement, and I can't believe how big it got. It's almost the size of a shrub. Look at that. So I'll definitely be planting this again. come next year. And strangely, I've never seen this in your big box store like Walmart, Lowe's. I found this at my local garden center, a privately owned garden center, and I purchased 2 of them, and I'm so happy I did. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for it next year. And I'm thinking I can probably get seeds from this. I don't know, but I like trying out different things and see what happens. So when this dry off, I'm gonna clip some of these seeds and see if anything would happen if I plant them in spring. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this plant alone, because you know what, you never know, it may come back, it may not die back to the ground. So I'm gonna leave this alone. But anyway, friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to share this with you. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I think this is related to the snapdragon. Do you see the face? It has the same face like the snapdragon does. But anyway, friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, and if you like it, please don't forget to click the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.